Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Antony and in today's video, I'm really excited because I'm going to get to talk to you about something that you guys have requested quite a lot, and that is the best fashion design schools in the USA. Now, I've previously done a video on the best fashion schools in the world, and I did touch on one or two universities in the USA. But for this video, we're going to be completely focused on fashion schools in America. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow, especially that like button. You have no idea how much it helps boost my video and promote it with the YouTube's algorithm. Please also let me know in the comment section below, would you be interested in, say, a consultation with me? Whether you want to become a fashion designer, you want to get into fashion, maybe you want to discuss what universities you want to go to, or even starting your own brand, anything like that. Let me know in the comment section below, because I've had a lot of people come forward, email me directly and say, do I do consultations? And the answer is yes, I do. So if you do want a consultation, feel free to email me. It's in the description bar down below. But now, without further ado, let's get started and talk about the best fashion universities in the USA. So the first one is the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City. Now, this is one of the world's most renowned universities. Everyone's heard of it, but I thought I'd put it at the first on my list because it's one of the best universities in the world. It focuses on design, business, marketing, merchandising, illustration, and loads of other things as well. Some of the most famous people that have studied there are people like Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, and Nina Garcia. The Fashion Institute of Technology, which abbreviated as FIT, boasts being one of the world's best universities, and it definitely scores that way, especially in CEO World magazine, where it scores a 98.09% out of 100 for being one of the best universities in the world. It's one of the top ranking universities for diversity. I think it's in maybe like the top 2.5% or something like that, so very diverse university. It does offer the chance for international students to come and study there. So now let's talk about the cost. It works out about $25,000 per year before financial aid, and if you do manage to get financial aid, it works out around $10,000 per year, so not as bad. And let me just say, this is one of the more affordable universities in this whole list. Now, the financial aid program is money to help students in university with their costs. It helps them with their tuition fees. Okay, let's move on to the next one, Drexel University. Now, let me just say this is one of the more expensive universities, and I'll get to the cost at the end of this brief explanation of where it is, but it's expensive. So Drexel University offers courses in fashion design, marketing, and also merchandising. Some past students have won international awards and gone on to study at the Chambre Syndicale in France. There's a sophomore year study abroad program which students can take part in, and they can go to places like London, Paris, Milan, and study abroad in kind of like an exchange program system. And what's really good is that the design and merchandising programs offer a rigorous study around design and merchandising to really get you prepared for industry life, because a lot of the things that I learned at uni, though very useful and got me through the course, I actually use different skills now than I learnt back then. However, university opens the doors for your interviews. And according to CEO World magazine, Drexel University scores around about 94% out of 100. Now let's talk about price. The cost of going here is just shy of $80,000 a year. Yes, $80,000 a year to study at this university. But when I did a bit of a Google, I couldn't find any notable alumni that have studied there, that have got these amazing jobs in Paris. So take from that what you will. Okay, so on to the next one, Parsons School of Design in New York. Now, I know I mentioned this in my last video. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it here. But it is one of the best universities in the world. It's one of the most notable ones, and it also hosts a lot of TV shows and has produced some of the world's best designers, especially modern designers as well. Like a lot of universities from Italy or France have got these really notable designers, but they're like way back when, whereas a lot of these are modern day designers. So who are they? It's people like Donna Karan, it's people like Tom Ford, Marc Jacobs, Alexander Wang, and Jason Wu, just to name a few. This also self-proclaims to be the #1 university or school for fashion in the world, so I'll let Parsons and FIT fight that one out. But I will say that even though FIT is very diverse, this university offers more international students to come and study in New York. It offers around 35% international students, which is a really good, strong mix. So if you wanted to go study in America, Parsons is probably for you. And then according to CEO World magazine, again, this scores around a 92% out of 100 for university. So again, very good. So the cost of it per year is around 46k. So still quite expensive. I'm not sure about the financial aid, but if you are an international student, you would be paying the full amount. You wouldn't get any international aid there. Whereas if you're more of an in-state student or coming from a more low income background, you can apply for the financial aid, which is great. Okay, so on to the next one, Savannah College of Art and Design, and that is in Savannah, self-explanatory. So this school really focuses on fashion design, marketing, management, accessories design, I think that's it. Yeah, they've got a new dean, which is kind of like the headmaster, who has got some really good connections within the fashion industry, and he's really trying to trailblaze this university and push it into the forefront of fashion and get them good industry connections going. Overall, this university scored around 88% in the CEO World magazine, and let's talk about cost on this one as well. So, to go and study here, before aid, it costs around 58k. After aid, it's around 43, so not that much of a difference. Okay, so the next one is Kent State University in Ohio. Predominantly studies fashion design and fashion merchandising, but it's got really good study abroad programs in Paris and Milan, and it's got a huge endowment for scholarships, so it does offer many more scholarships than probably other universities would do. So if you are from a lower income background, you could potentially go and study there and not have to pay as much. So before aid, it works out around 28k. After aid, it's around 18k a year. So a lot more affordable than some of the other absolute mammoth amounts to go and study. But overall, that's 5 different fashion universities in the USA. Don't forget to leave a comment and let me know if you would like them consultations, whether you're starting a brand or you're new to fashion or you want to get into it, what career direction you should be going down, or even if you want me to check over your CV, let me know and I can probably sort out them consultations for you. My email is down in the description as well, along with all of the websites for the universities. They'll be in the description also. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that beautiful red subscribe button down below. Please also check out my Etsy shop where you can buy CADs and vectors to help support you in your everyday design life, and it really helps support this channel. But for now, that's everything. Alright, okay, thanks for watching. Alright, bye. Cha cha cha. Bye.